My name is Preschool Guy, but you may call me the Preschool Guy. In reality, I'm in my mid-20s. But at heart... But at heart... At heart, I honestly have no idea anymore. All my life I've been bound to two things. To never to be afraid of how to express myself, and to enjoy children's programming that I grew up in the past, while not being afraid to express who I really am. I guess you could say it was my lifelong dream, even as a child, to express how I really feel about the cartoons that I've watched countlessly over the years. And thanks to the power of the internet, that dream actually came true. It seemed like I could do that without any fuss at all. Everybody wins, I'll be happy to entertain the masses. Deep down, I believe that's what I really wanted. But the times will always change. And I guess on the internet that's even true. Some people might get off lucky. For me, however, just one thing leads to another, that I can't express how I feel about certain mediums. Like, I really want to talk about the new Paddington movie, like I subtly hinted in the last review, just having fun with it, expressing how I feel about this okay movie, but I can't, because YouTube has its own fingers up its butt over copyright. So much, in fact, I can't even show one single still from the movie to even talk about it. But you know what? That's fine. I think talking about Paddington's a little overrated anyway. I already did 2 episodes doing it. Let's talk about something that I never really tackled with before. Yogi Bear, the Yogi's First Christmas one. Surely no one remembers that, or they'll care if I talk about that. And you're right. You don't care. Nobody cares about that movie. I mean, why would you? It's garbage. Pure, unadulterated garbage. And not to the point where, I can make enough material to make this funny. It's pure garbage. Nothing about it is likable, decent, or worth remembering. I mean, if you can actually sit through a review of that movie, let alone the movie itself, you've got more strength, more willpower, more balls than I ever will. There has to be something, though. Anything that I can do to cover an episode to fill up the rest of the season. I mean, BFG, Magic Roundabout, just video games in general. Oh, no, wait, I can't, because my evil version from the future has already done that and been to the revenge against myself because he had some stupid thing that he couldn't get it, so it has to affect me for no goddamn reason. It's so stupid, I can't take it anymore! I'm done! I'm done! This hobby turned into a show, and this life. Life, it has the way of making its way that I'm the villain. I'm the bad guy that's brought so much misery to so many people. All this is happening because of the preschool guy. Because of me. Preschool guy. You know what? It's not right that I have to end it like this. I deserve to give the show one more chance, one last hurrah, as it were. Something that the people have wanted me to cover in depth more for the longest time. And I think I know what, how, and when. Hello, sweet tooth time. It's me, the preschool guy. So, are you ready for the Saki Branton Awareness Telethon?
Welcome to the event of a lifetime, the Saki Banter and Awareness Telethon! This evening, join old favorites like Sweet Tooth Time, Dave Chipotle, Britannia Supremo, and many more as we try to raise the awareness of our channel to 2,000 subscribers after the great YouTube purge of 2016 affected our company greatly. With your help, we'll be able to make that happen! A wonderful event to help raise awareness is to begin now!
With this guy, whatever. That's good piss water. Fellow audience members, the time has come for my end to put this show to a close. I know, it's been a long time coming. I'm sure you've all been drastically waiting for this moment, but the time for stalling is over. I'm putting my foot down to put the show to rest. For good this time. And over the countless forays of content that I could cover for just this one final review, I think it's only fitting to give the fans what they deserve. And that's why I've decided to cover the top 15 classic Thomas the Tank Engine episodes that suck. I just thought I'd give you a moment of silence to get over that title, because I know, it's not a easy thing to talk about. I mean, if you're like me, with the first generation of the show that started from the very beginning, it's not very easy for it to transition from model trains to mediocre looking CGI. It's not an easy thing to accept. But let's not forget either, nothing is perfect. And I believe that includes for the Studio Ghibli equivalent to playing with your model train set. So, that said, let the comments flow in as I begin this list with number 15, A Scarf for Percy. I mean, the story was already covered in the Railway series books anyway, so it shouldn't be that bad. Except when you adapt it for television and you make Percy more of a twat than he already is. I mean, what's the deal with all this, the funnel fetish anyway? I mean, who cares about Henry's happy whistle? Really, let's talk about the size of our funnels and see if we can get wrapped around and all that jazz. I mean, whatever, it's just not something you would think as a kid, so sorry to ruin your childhood there, but I'm gonna keep going. Number 14, All at Sea. Does anyone remember that episode? No, I didn't think so. Oh, you can remember two things if you want to say. Duck has a sea fetish for some reason? I mean, you could just say, yeah, his name is Duck. But that's not his real name. His real name is Montague or something like that, so that's weird. And the fact that this episode is lazy for using the sets from Tugs. You know, the show that ended, what, 5-10 years before the third season started? I mean, all around lazy, forgettable episode. That's all I'm saying. Number 13, Rusty to the rescue. I mean, what a way to make a useless character even more useless. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? And on to number 10, Diesel does it again. No, really, he does it again. You just squeeze all the stories that had Duck vs. Diesel the first time, those 3 episodes, condense it into 4 minutes, you just do the same stick again. It's really pointless when you think about it. I mean, the story that the Reverend W. Audrey's son Christopher did, Thomas and the Diesel, whatever that's called, that would have been a more better adaptation and a more better story than this pointlessness. And now on to number 7, Trust Thomas, aka Bertie, racist cunt! Number 3, Henry's Forest. I don't even have to say why This is so hated it. I hate it. You hate it. Even the original author hated it. It's just... what? I thought Avatar was pretentious with its environmental message. This is just... insulting! And now on to what I consider the worst classic episode of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. You know what? This is special. Let's take us outside for this. There you go, that's better. Nice bit of fresh air in our lungs. Anyway, what I consider to be the worst Thomas the Tank Engine episode from the classic series is... Sir Topham Hatt's Holiday. I mean, I could go on all day why this episode should be shunned by the fans. Any copy of the episode that's on a DVD or anything like that should be put in the fire and sent back to hell from the catacombs in whence it came. It's shameful. It's horrible. It's insulting. It's degrading to the lowest level. It's... I'm sorry, I said it's disgusting, despicable, and despicable. It's... oh my god. Where is she? Where is she? Can't even trust my own sister to help me film a scene that I'm destined to film because I'm so evil! God! Things can't get any worse!
Hello. Huh? Reese.
Hey, you're the dog that I saved from my evil self. I mean, what are you doing here?
I've got some sad news to share, and I wanted to bring it to you personally.
You don't have to say it. I know it has to be done. I guess deep down, despite all the hate that comes surrounding me, I want this show to carry on. Deep down I do. There's so much potential that I could grasp if I was just given a chance.
Reese.
So many classic cartoons I've never seen in my entire life, but I would just give for the chance to take a look at them and give my thoughts.
Reese.
There's so many people out there that I could express my love out to, even potential crossovers so they can share their love too, so that way I'm not alone on this.
Reese.
And finally reconnecting with Kitty, the one chance to close our storyline together for the better, for what the fans really wanted. This is what is supposed to happen.
Reese. It's Kitty. She can't make it. She's gone.
What? She's gone? Why? How?
I believe it to be brain cancer, Reese. The stress of your evil self and not seeing her own brother again was too much for her, even in that kind of state. She put up a good fight for it all, but it just wasn't meant to be.
I don't know what to say. Did she at least, go peacefully?
Yes, in her sleep. But that's not the real reason why I'm here. I have been through countless time loops with you, Reese. Multiple versions of you, I have been by your side, committing all the good and all the evil that you are destined to carry on. I can't even count how many times that I've been through this with you anymore. But in all those years, this has never happened before. You were supposed to kill Kitty with your own hands. That was supposed to bring the end of the world. But you haven't. Not here. It's like time was written here, for her to go peacefully, and for you to make the choice here, to better the world, whatever it may be.
I should be angry, but for some reason there's been a lift in my heart, like I'm happy that at least she didn't have to suffer in the end. This wasn't what was supposed to happen. I'm so conflicted.
I'm not sure what will happen after this. But I can go on two choices that you will make alone. You can either continue the show, alone with your thoughts, or use the powers that have been bestowed upon you to make the life that you've always wanted. It's what Kitty would have wanted. But I think you know deep down, it's finally time to say goodbye. If you choose the path that you take now, there's no going back. You understand that, don't you, Reese?
I am P. Reese Cool Guy. No more.